Hi, and welcome to Pursuit of Tomorrow. Howard Thurman said, don't ask what the world needs, ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. Now, in the spirit of that, I've decided to invite anyone and everyone onto this platform here to help discuss the idea and how we can actively pursue tomorrow as opposed to just kind of passively receiving it. Now, before we get started, I just want to say any support to the channel would mean so much to me. So like, comment and subscribe, and without any more to say, let's get right into the episode. So, welcome back to Pursuit of Tomorrow, and welcome to Zaya to Pursuit of Tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, man, thank you for being here, man. You know.
100.
So, let's get right into it. Before we get into the Pursuit of Tomorrow, I want to take a quick introspective look into yesterday. So I'll ask you to bring 2 or 3 artifacts that bring about some positive memories for you.
Got 2.
Okay.
So yeah, in terms of memories, I mean, used to get recorded football by camera, so I guess I can stick that into it. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot football, but yeah, stick it into it. So I used to get recorded obviously when I was younger, playing football, whatever, certain levels, and yeah. So just to quickly 2 seconds, you mean talking on past?
I'm
Yeah.
talking to me as well.
Oh, okay, my bad. So in terms of football, started when I was like 5, 6, kind of ended around 1920.
Okay.
Is that right? You know as well.
Yeah,
It's about right, isn't it?
yeah, because
1920.
you were doing football at Oxford,
Yeah,
and that was like 6th form ages.
that's like my last.
And then you kept playing a little bit longer with first team and all that.
Yeah.
So that would probably been about a year after 6th form. So I'd say maybe even 18, 19.
Yeah.
Because by 20, I'd say you were more on YouTube by
Yeah,
then.
it's YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
YouTube. But yeah, that's what it brings back. Those are the memories it brings back. Good memories, hard memories, but it's the person who made me today. So yeah.
And how did you go from football to YouTube? Because they're not very interconnected.
Yeah. So I'll be real with you. Corona had a massive play of the part in my turning from football to YouTube. I was playing it, and it's hard as it is already, but obviously a lot of people will know this, be able to relate. When you got something that's already hard to make it in, and then you have a virus that is just stopping everything in its path, this makes things 100 times more worse, you know what I mean, and harder to make it. So that made me then look out into different things, branch to different things that I guess is a blessing in disguise. But yeah, that's what kind of made me look into YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, and what about the phone then? Has it got a similar story?
Phone. Phone is my YouTube, TikTok platforms.
Right.
Yeah.
So everything gets funneled and coordinated through the phone.
Through my phone. This is it right here. Okay.
Right.
This is me.
Okay. Cool. I also asked you to think of a song, film that has personal meaning to you.
Yeah. Bear with me. Let me think.
Suspense is killing me still.
No, I'll get something. I'm gonna have to go with yeah, I'm gonna have to go with ODB Brooklyn Zoo, old school song, Wu-Tang.
Okay, tell me about it.
So basically, he had previously been shot, ODB, and everyone didn't think he was gonna make it. He was in a bad way, and he literally kept it like underground. Like he didn't say how he was doing. He didn't keep people up to date. Like it's just how he was. If you do your research on him, you'll get he's that kind of guy. So literally, so this is symbolism. So basically, I'm looking at it as he's underground. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks he's fell off, but obviously with him physically, like the guy, people think he's about to die. Do you know what I'm saying? Then he comes out with this song called Brooklyn Zoo, and he basically comes in saying like without a doubt I've never been taken out. I'm not gonna carry on. Does swear and everything, but quite verbal. But I just like that. Obviously, his was physically, his life was about to go, but you can take that even with the football. Football was kind of going down, rise up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I've never been taken out. I'm not gonna carry on.
Yeah. I know the rest of the lyrics. Trust me.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah.
But, no, that's why I like him, man. That's why I like him. Kind of like, ODB Brooklyn Zoo. Go listen to that.
Alright, cool. And then kind of tapping into your football and your YouTube actually. So, any experience that you think shaped / molded you?
110%. Football made me who I am. I'm never gonna neglect that. Cut that out. But 100%. Obviously, I was training since 5, 6 with my dad. So obviously, that's building my character. That's molding my character. And then like even the thing of like the hunger. I'd have to tell myself to go train. I don't need somebody else to tell me to go train. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like more of my character, obviously with YouTube. With this, you gotta. There's nobody telling you, bro, go and do that.
Right.
You gotta go and do it yourself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my case, obviously, I have to tell myself to go and do this. It's not like work. I ain't got a manager or contract saying I gotta be in this day. Gotta manage myself, my own manager. But
And
football 100% has a massive, even down to, there we go. Sorry, I have to cross you. Even down to the downs. You got the ups, you got the downs. Even down to the downs. Character building. For me, it's just character building, and football did make me who I am. I've just shifted that energy onto these platforms.
Cool. Do you have any stories in particular that you think highlight that shaping of you and that molding of you?
100%. And in terms of, you got the good memories, but I'm sorry, this ain't negative. This is not negative, but I would say it's the bad memories that more shape me. When I get told no, it doesn't kill me, so it makes you stronger. Do you know what I'm saying? When I get told no, it makes my skin 10 times tougher. And also now I have the thing in my mind of, when you go into something like football, you got other people with opinions, saying if you're good or not. In one person's eye, they might say, I'm good. In another person's eye, they might say, nah, he's bad. But obviously, the thing with me and the problem that I have with that is that it's my life. Your opinion is going to change my life. I don't like that. So now I've taken the opinions out of normal, average people's hands and put it into my own hands. And I like that. Shape my future in my own hands.
And what was your hardest no?
My hardest no? Getting released.
Okay, tell me about
Getting
that.
released. But obviously, like putting, like obviously when I tell you hours, I put in hours. The food I'd have to eat as well. Like I put in a lot of sacrifices. Lived and breathed football, as you know. And obviously, this is, a lot of people make up excuses. I'm not gonna make up an excuse. It is what it is. Didn't meet the criteria in their eyes, so got released. That was in QPR. Cried my eyes out, boy. But like I said, it made me stronger. Made me look left and right, and I found this. And I'll be honest, I do like this better. It's in my own hands. I don't need to rely on other people. It's in my own hands. Things like corona and everything, or viruses, anything that gets brought up, these obstacles cannot affect this to the point that it stops it dead in its tracks. You know what I'm saying? I can maneuver it. because I am it. Do you get what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not football. I'm playing for somebody.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So, across all of that, what would you say has inspired you to be better?
What's inspired me to be better? What do you mean by that?
So, you transferred that hunger that you had for football into social media, into TikTok, into YouTube. Now, I know you've got much bigger goals than where you are right now. You know, it's a constant journey.
Yeah.
But what actually inspires you to be better as a person, as a creator, as an artist?
Oh right. Well, in terms of my top goal, I wanna almost make a difference. See, okay, I'm in the black community. I'm gonna talk futuristic. I wanna make a difference in the black community. So whether I do the things on the YouTube platform, the TikTok platforms, all my platforms, is to get me a high enough platform to have a high enough voice to be heard by certain people.
Right.
Or high enough people. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my end goal. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay. And what started you off on that? I mean, I think as young black men, there's always that push for us to have a voice. But when it comes down to it, we've all got to find our own voice. It's a very personal journey. What would you say started you on that journey?
What started me on that journey? I mean, okay, but no. In terms of starting off, it's always gonna be this, I guess. It's gonna come down to like see racial abuse when you look on TV and everything, and you see racial abuse. These footballers playing, taking racial abuse. You know what I mean? Because saying starting off, obviously there's things that I've looked into further. But in terms of starting off, when I see something getting hindered or attacked, I have to wonder why it's getting hindered or attacked. Now, I've looked and I've seen it's because of how great we are. So that's what started me off.
Preach.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let that be a smooth transition into tomorrow then. So there's that Howard Thurman quote: "Don't ask what the world needs, ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive." So in everything that you've done and in everything that you do, when you look at tomorrow, what makes you come alive?
Personally, I think the success and the success, but the unknown of where I can take it. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
so I know it's gonna be successful,
right?
But I don't know the limits. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like how successful?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking forward to. And in terms of because obviously I know end goal where I want to get to, but see even the path of where I go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, journey, the height of success, all of that. That's what I'm looking forward to.
And what do you define to be success?
Successful. So obviously you got financially, you got spiritually, and you got mentally. I'll be honest, I want all of them. I ain't gonna say, oh, I don't. You get a lot of people. No, I don't care about the money. I do care about the money's physical, but I care about being wealthy. You see what I'm saying? Like I do. Like you can do a lot more in this world. This world is like right now, as sad as it is run by money. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want to be able to do certain things mentally. Obviously, I always want to experience. When you experience, you learn. So I want to experience a lot more things. And spiritually for me, so I'm a spiritual person. Everything's spiritual. When from the time you learn, from the times you experience bad things, like everything's just spiritual. You know what I mean? It forms your higher self. It can also form your lower self. But right now we're talking positive. So yeah. yeah, man, that's in terms of looking to the future. That's what I look forward to. Just the road of success.
Okay, and on that road to success, what does your day, week, month look like?
Wow, 110% grinding.
Right.
And a lot of sleepless nights. God damn, I keep on stuttering.
So sleep you can't speak.
Exactly. A lot of sleepless nights, but yeah. What else? A lot of networking. Just ideas. You got just in terms of like you said about getting to it, innit?
Yeah.
In terms of getting to it, yeah, a lot of networking, a lot of like so even watching different YouTubers in my case.
Yeah.
What's popping at the moment? I've got to keep a look because these things change. You know what I mean?
Oh, like
change all the
trends.
times. Yeah, trends.
Right.
Change all the times. Yeah, even so public videos, just keeping it versatile. Trying to be like, what's the word? Trying to have a nice vibe but not cheesy either, because obviously a lot of people are quite cheesy to the point I think it can affect them in the future, because there's certain people, obviously the height I want to get to, I want people to take me serious. You can't. There's certain YouTubers or creators you can't take serious because they just like in the past they've acted a bit foolish.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
So a bit too goofy for your life.
Yeah, I'm not trying to gut myself out like that. But yeah, I want to try just balance basically. Just balance. Yeah.
And how do you balance that? Because I think you can't dictate what's going to be trendy, but in the same vein, some trendy things are just cheesy by nature.
I mean that's a good one in terms of cheesy. That's a good one. I could go deep into this.
Okay.
Obviously, when I first started in terms of the YouTube thing, this was real cheesy. You know what I'm about to say?
I remember your
Yeah. Because obviously, especially where I found love for YouTube as well. Florida, your little what's it called again? What's it called? On your search or your explore page.
All right. Yeah,
There we go. I'm pretty sure it must do. Your wherever you are location wise, it kind of that your phone adapts to it.
Yeah.
So you guys probably know Gio. I gotta shout him out. He's sweet as hell. He came up on my my explore page, and I gave it a look. The vibe was there. You know what I mean? I was thinking like, mad, you can get paid for this. I didn't think you could pay for it.
Right.
And at the time, my boy Kamal, he was on YouTube as well. So I was thinking, I can do this. It's not like it's out of my range. I can do this. My friend does it. I can do it. But anyway, back onto the America. I was in Florida, by the way, with the Smooth Geo thing. Yeah. So when I saw this, I was like, right, no, I actually take to this. Like, it's quite a vibe. You get to be yourself. Like, it sounds like you get paid for it. It's looking like a W. And again, no one can tell you yes or no. It's you. You know what I'm saying? If you're failing because of you, if you're winning, it's because of you.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, because of all I used to look at was American YouTubers, even down to music. I just used to love American music, and that was it. I kind of like fell in love with that that culture. Yeah, right. that atmosphere, that culture, whatever, that vibe, that energy. So I ended up like kind of almost putting on a little accent, trying to act like them, and I kept on doing it. And like, I would not take this back for nothing because it made me start. A lot of people get them in front of a camera, they're either stuttering or they're just not doing it. They'll tell you plain to your face they're not going in front of a camera. So I am thankful that I've done it. It gave me enough confidence to stand in front of the camera and drop that ridiculous accent. But hey, it's put me where I am today, innit? So for that I am grateful.
Yeah, I remember your first video, man.
Mate.
Like, I remember I had to call you up. I was like, "Who's this guy?" But truth be told, like, you know, I've seen you grow more and more into your authenticity. Do you think that's still an ongoing journey for you?
Oh, what? Growing into my final self.
Not just your final self, but I think showing the world who you are. You know, because I think it's, you know, yes, we're talking about who you're going to be, but in terms of who you are, I just want to touch base on that quickly. How well do you think you express yourself in a way that is just authentic to who you are?
Okay, so when I do public videos, obviously I more want to catch the reactions, so that it's not gonna be proper authentic. You know what I mean? I've got to almost play by the rules of YouTubers when they do public videos. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't be like myself or loud, energetic when I'm trying to ask somebody, do you want to be in the video?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I've got to have a certain bit of professionalism.
Like decorum about you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but when I'm doing things like, as you're about to see, I released a video, getting a haircut by Murder Barber. That was authentic. That was just me chilling myself. You know what I mean? Like that's just me. Getting my haircut, bust a few jokes.
Because I agree. Like, no, I've tracked the journey of how more and more I see my cousin on screen as opposed to like some next little American interpretation of my cousin. You know, so you're obviously on the path to growing into that final version of yourself that expresses 100% authentic to Zaya. Now, there's a version of you in the future that's already hit that point. And I'm curious, what words of encouragement do you think that version of you would have for you right now?
Do not get distracted. Okay, let me elaborate on that one.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. Do not get distracted by things that are not going to support you in your road to success. Wow, that's one major one. Follow my true thoughts. So in terms of what I know I need to do, so being consistent, that's the one. On TikTok, because it's going good, I'm very consistent. But when I look at YouTube and it's like the thing's barely moving, and it's a lot harder to get monetized. And the reason because of that is because you do get paid more on YouTube, so it's going to be harder. But it's just a little bit like, oh, this thing ain't moving. One is moving. Let me do the one that is moving. You get what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta bring all of them up to a level. So, yeah, basically staying consistent, like following my true thoughts and staying consistent, making sure I set a routine of banging out videos and sweating out videos like there's no tomorrow. And I want to think of one more. I think three. Let me think. Third one. Yeah, staying true to myself. So don't break character. Don't change. Stay true to myself. Three.
How good are you at listening to yourself, do you think?
Wow, the reason why, because my inner thought is telling me that's what I'd say to myself. Obviously me, all this temptation or everything and all this, you know what I mean? How today is, I do tend to stray and be a bit lazy sometimes, but it's just me molding my character, you know what I mean? Obviously I can't let it happen too much. That's the reason why I would tell myself to watch that, you know what I mean? But yeah, it all comes with learning, man. I'll try and sort that out. I will sort that out. We're talking positive. I will sort that out.
Good.
So, yeah.
How do you balance those sleepless nights that you're talking about?
Oh yeah.
Versus those lazy temptations?
Okay. So in terms of the temptations, so the temptations can be like, let me think. Editing a video, my friend saying, oh, they're either going to the cinema or going out to a party or something. I'm thinking editing, can easily do that tomorrow. Or go out party, and I can do it tomorrow. Get the best of both worlds. But in terms of the editing thing, tomorrow never comes because I'm thinking in the moment. Sorry, I didn't just put my hand like that. I saw a bit of dust. But in terms of the what do you call it? Yeah, tomorrow never comes. So I'll say in the moment I'll say no, I'll just wait until tomorrow. But I won't be lying for myself that I might be doing something tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or editing another video, so that video ends up not getting edited or it gets pushed back for editing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just It's me being young in it, but still, I know I need to get on top of that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And in terms of, obviously, you're talking about monetization and how, truth be told as well, like the world is run by money. So, also, how do you balance being like a raw creative versus kind of chasing the bag at the same time? Because I know it's quite easy to kind of chase the bag and then let go of the creativity, or follow the creativity and forget about the bag. So, how would you say you balance that?
So, hey, you may as well talk facts. So that would be to do with people like you, my dad, etc. So people on a level of understanding and on a spiritual understanding. Money rules the world, but I ain't the world. You know what I'm saying? I have my own higher self. Money don't rule me. Money cannot make me. It can make a lot of people do anything. Not to Zion. Not to Zion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you. I know you don't let money rule you. You don't rule me. I rule myself. I put my destiny into fruition. Do you know what I'm saying? For what I do. So in terms of balancing the success, in terms of chasing the money, the bag, and doing what I actually want to do. So for example, I can go back into what I was doing. In terms of what I was saying, sorry. Basically, I was trying to think of what I was going to say. But see, when I was saying I want to get to a certain level where I want to talk to big people on a higher level, that me chasing the bag and doing anything can ruin that. And 9 times out of 10 today, to chase the bag, you're gonna have to do some stupidness to get a lot of money. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's certain things that I want to do in life that has nothing to do with money. It's to feed my soul and what's righteous and right. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I want to chase for. I want to chase what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for, man? Legacy. That's all I want, legacy.
It's like a spiritual currency.
Yeah, I don't care about no like billions this, billions that. I want legacy. When you 6ix9ine probably has more money than Muhammad Ali. Give me Muhammad Ali's legacy over that any day. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Yeah, because you know, it's more about being able to not only make that difference, but hold that difference.
You get me?
Yeah, okay.
It has much more longevity as well. Let me do another shout out to Kambata. That's another, cause I didn't get to mention ODB, but I didn't get to mention Kambata. It's another.
You put me onto actually.
Hard, but it's not one of those things. It's not one of these see these money hits where in a month's time you're not gonna care about no more.
Right.
I know when I hit my 40s, hair receding, I'm gonna still be listening to him, and that's facts because it feeds the soul and it feeds my spirit, like, you know what I'm saying.
It feeds your creativity, though.
Yeah, man, like it's
your inner self.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If soul food was words, that is it. Like proper.
Nah, I like that because I think there isn't actually, personally, I don't see in the world enough emphasis on building legacy. I don't think it's something that's been heavily introduced into the black community. The idea of, like you were saying, longevity. The idea that we are who we are today because of who came before us. and have a future generation see us in the same way. You know, our great grandkids being able to look back at our name and see a movement behind that. Obviously, you said earlier that that's what you want. You know, you want to be able to build a name for yourself.
Exactly.
And then obviously the voice follows, and have something to say that will bring about change. You know, I think that's a noble goal. I like
100%.
that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, T? I appreciate you coming through for the interview.
Hey,
You know,
I appreciate you for having me.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's going to be a recurring thing because, like I said, you know, there's something about vision that is very synonymous with Pursuit of Tomorrow. So I appreciate you sharing your vision.
Hey.
Oof! All right. Is there anything you want to sign off to the camera with?
I mean, can I get a little shout out?
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Hey guys, make sure you get my YouTube, that is Tziah, Tzih, and my TikTok, which is Offziah, OFFZIAH. Make sure you get that. Separated two, one's TikTok, one's YouTube. Make sure you get that, give it a little follow, them things there.
And I will make sure that it's all linked below so you'll have no trouble finding him.
Gratitude.
But y'all know how it is. I don't have anything more to say myself, so I will catch you in the next episode of Pursuit of Tomorrow.